Oh yeah, I was gonna get into that too. This art style, I like this art style. I really do. I've liked this art style. I don't know if it's exact same art style, but there's this video of that girl. I don't remember her name. Like, not all cats are nice. I think that was her username. She made this video a long time ago. Pokemon as people. It was wildly popular, and I believe that's how Smile DK Butterfly got entrenched into my mind. Oh yeah, in my mind. Speaking of which, I listened to Alphabet Aerobics. I was gonna listen to Alphabet Aerobics, but I never ended up listening to the original. I ended up listening to the White Girls, the one that says niggas. I thought that was awesome. Even 3 years later, that was pretty awesome. But I never end up listening to the original because I'm just bombarded with stuff all the time, and I have way too much to do and too little time. Pretty much. Sometimes I get this feeling like I'm bored, and then it goes away. I had that feeling for a while, towards the end of the summer break, that I was like, what am I even gonna do? I don't want to do anything. And now it's like, I definitely want to do some things now. I want to do a lot of things now. A lot of things which are fun. Well, are there though? Then it's not though, when I really think about it. But there sure are a lot of things I'd rather be doing than what I am doing, which is, well, just my situation in general. I hate it. Nevertheless, let's get back to drawing. So I've always liked, yeah. So that video, Pokemon as People. I really liked that art style, and I think I still do. Not as much anymore, but I really liked that art style, which is in the Pokemon as People video. Like that, and I tried to emulate it too all the time. Or no, I didn't. But I didn't even try. It's just that I was always fascinated by the art style, and I wanted to be able to draw like that. I never actually even tried to practice drawing like that, but nevertheless, art is confusing. I hate it. I hate it so much, and I know that, no matter how much I try, I'll never get good at it. Unless I really have a change of heart about all this. Like, maybe I can get motivated again. And I wonder if motivation for that kind of stuff comes normally to maybe normal people. Because I'm wondering where that motivation comes from in people. Are they really that resilient that they are like motivated to go against everything? Like they do stuff they don't want to do? Doesn't seem like that. It seems like they actually enjoy drawing. That seems to be what it is. And man, I could just rant on and on about this kind of stuff. So I liked that art style, and similarly, I really like this art style here. I guess it looks kind of weird in some parts, like on this third picture. The girl in the middle's hair looks a bit oddly colored. It's a bit too I don't know. It still looks fine. I don't know. I can't decide. My point being, I really like this art style. It's this thing of like sketch art being better than clean line art, because people always talk about clean line art. Well, when I actually prefer the more sketchy look, and that's what I've always tried to do too. I've always tried to make my drawing sketchy, and I've been roasted for that. If this guy were any more, I drew Apollo Justice, and someone was like, yeah, man, if this guy were any more sketchy, he'd be stopped and frisked by the police. But I really, really do like this art style, and one thing I was going to mention was that if you look at these drawings, they're quite homosexual, and it's Reina is gay, and it's always been a running gag. It's like she obsesses over these female characters, and we call her gay, and then she denies it. It doesn't sound funny when you say it like that. Actually, sounds kind of fucked up, but maybe it was fucked up. Well, that's pretty much been a running gag for like years, as far as I can remember. Like for as long as I can remember, pretty much. It sounds messed up, I know, but it was lighthearted, or at least I like to believe there was. It was lighthearted. Like it might have not been very funny, but it was lighthearted. I can tell you that. And well, now it doesn't even seem like she's denying it anymore. It's like we've stopped doing it now. I say we as if I'm part of them, which I'm not. You know, I was always, you know, kind of the outsider looking in. You know, they would use this terminology. I don't even understand. It's all messed up. I'm a messed up person. It's apparent. Okay, I'm not trying to make it seem like I. And you can see that still. The fact that I'm still talking like, oh, you know, like this is just straight up weird, and I think you can feel it. No one's watching this, and I sure can. I sure can feel it, and I sure can feel it, and that's one thing I hate too. Like it can and can't sound too similar. That's my problem. It can cause some confusion sometimes, I think, yeah. Isn't it awkward when mishaps like that happen? But anyway, yeah, I mean, it does sound a bit weird, like they know, this outsider looking in thing is almost like stalkerish, pretty much. It just sounds. Oh, that was a long shot. Yes. Is that Yuri? You know, you remember Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club? You do. It sounds very strange that I've been following this total like stranger for you know, 3 or 4 years. You know, and this person barely cares about me. I know she watched one of my videos once. That's it, pretty much. The one, the Phoenix Wrong one. But that's it. That's it. Well, that's not exactly it. It depends on what you mean by it, or it depends on what you mean by what's what. Like, as in what counts. As well, what am I even trying to quantify here? Is the better question. You know, well, the thing is, I feel like it's different. There's this other dude I follow on Instagram. His name is B Bases. That's his username. His name seems to be Kritsana K. I don't know. This guy's from I don't remember. Indonesia or Thailand? No, not Thailand. No way. I don't know. I don't know these Asian scripts. I know. I can recognize, you know, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, of course. But like these Thai versus Indonesian script doesn't even exist, does it? I don't even know, man. He's not Burmese though. No way. I don't even know. I'm gonna look this up as soon as I can. I should just look. I don't know. I'm gonna collect some gold. But this guy, and I've been following this guy, and you know, I think I like his posts. You know, he puts some pretty like inspirational quotes underneath. That's pretty funny sometimes. You know, it's just all around entertaining to follow him, to see what he's up to. But it's less weird in that case because this guy is like 523 followers. So it's like, it's not weird at all for, you know, a stranger like me to be following him. You know, from the other side of the globe, pretty much. And, you know, Royne is also on the other side of the globe. Of course, you know, she's a Texan. But the thing is, okay, so this guy B-Bases has 523 followers, so it's not weird for me to be following him. The weird thing, though, is that Pearl Faye only has 100 followers. Like, and I know she's had more in the past. she is deliberately. Hold up, let me just check where P Basis is from. Now that I have the chance. Okay, what is this script? If this is gonna end up being Thai, then I'm gonna feel so embarrassed. It has to be Thai. It is Thai. And where is Thai spoken? Like, Thailand, of course, but is there any other country? You know how, like, Dutch is spoken in, like, Belgium and shit? You know, you wouldn't expect that if you don't know it. Siamese? Siamese twins. Yeah, it's Thailand. So he is from Thailand. And that's not the important part. So Roina is like actively trying to minimize her follower count because she doesn't like many people following her. So like she's actively like I guess blocking and unblocking people like so that they stop following her. So like, she's dropped it considerably, I believe, and the weird thing is that out of these 100 people, I'm one of them. I'm one of these 100 people. Now, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand why Roina hasn't blocked me yet. That's what I wonder the most. Why? Like, after these 4 years. You know, out of 100 people, 100 people, just 100 people. You know, that makes me feel real special, you know? Out of just 100 people. Weird, right? Well, my point being anyway, I was impressed with the art she made. And like I said, did I ever get to the point where the punchline here, like, it's not a punchline, but it's the end of the arc of the gay. You know, it's like she's not even denying it anymore. Like I said, and no one. I said that, and then I got off on that tangent about like me being an outsider looking in, pretty much, because you can't consider us a group or nothing, not at all. I was just an outsider looking in, and I'd jump in a few things here and there, you know.